Oh, YouTube, Eating from the bedroom here with verses. Let's get into it. Way up. From the least expensive to the most. All right, started from the get-go. You can see because my shoulder is shot, I have such a hard time grabbing at the bar. I miss it. I fall off of it. I don't, I'm trying to do that flutter. Kind of. I got this from Steve Luthiger. I got that stole that little thing. But, however, whatever, be that as it may, be that as it may not, I just did a little bit of playing for each one because I get so many people saying, well, let's hear it. Even though I've done so many videos on each one separately where you could hear it. So, and I go through, everything. So just a little taste of the playing and, just to hear the guitar. Not my awful playing. So, being I have it in my hand, we'll start with the most expensive one. And it would have to be this Agile. A-L. It's Al's guitar. 3200 MCC. Why does it get some dust up in there? There we go. Yeah. So, I mentioned probably the the most rocking guitar, the hottest one out of the bunch, is because it is a 5-piece maple walnut neck through. You can see the 5 pieces right there. Neck through design. The Floyd rose on it. Belly cut, thin body. Yeah. It's just a beast of a guitar. Anything from rock, heavy metal. This will cut it. And on this particular one, we have the real deal Grover tuners. We have the flute on the back of the headstock, supporting it from the neck, breaking off. Locking nut, stainless steel bits up there. 24, believe it or not, 24 nickel polished frets on an ebony fingerboard with real pearlized or mother of pearl trapezoid inlays. So this has I think it's a AAA tiger maple top on here. And it's the charcoal burst. It's gorgeous. And then you have your coil splitting abilities. So, did I have that all the way turned down? I just noticed that now. Ay. What I love is that they don't have speed knobs. These are real stiff volume knobs. Speed knobs are on the tone, which makes no sense because people like it the opposite way. I personally like it where they're nice and tight. I want to put that on a number. I normally have it on between 8 and 9. Same thing with the tones, and not touch it. And if I accidentally grab for the bar or I'm strumming or whatever, I don't want it to be so easy to turn that I'm going to hit it with my hand or my finger and, take it out of the desired volume knob that I prefer. So this one here has a Floyd Rose Special. Floyd Rose, nevertheless, and I've got a lot of guys saying, oh, there's a big difference. There's no big difference. I've had them all. There's no big difference. And the playability, what each one can do, how it functions, how it operates with the tremolo up and down, and the tone, there's no difference. In my opinion only, and I've had them all. So, and I get guys that just like to argue with me on comments. But yeah, I did everything with this guitar as I've done with this guitar. This is another Agile, and this one happens to be an AL 3100 MCC series. Same deal, Grover tuners on there, locking nut, stainless steel screws. This is a 22 nickel polished frets on the same ebony fingerboard, mother of pearl trapezoid inlays. Again, all mahogany set neck and bodies. This one has a flamed maple top, and they're all tops. They're just not, you know, a veneer. It's a proper cap. And I just figured I'd clean it while I'm sitting here. You can see right there how thick the maple is. You see the maple right there? That's how thick the top is on these. So yeah, no veneer on here, my dear, with an ear for music. This one again has the coil splitting ability, you know, and the same thing, nice and stiff on the volumes, like speed knobs on the tone. But I think whenever you get splittable pots, they might be all like that. But you know, this one here is a Floyd Rose Special on it as well. And there's the back in all its glory. So yeah, how can you not love an LP single cut style guitar with a Floyd, right? It's like it takes it to 12, not 11, but 12. Prices I should have mentioned. This one here sells, they don't make this one anymore. They discontinued, they stopped making it. They only make the plain maple top on it. It's not flamed, it's not quilted. It's just a two-piece maple top. Same kind of deal, $650. This one, I bought this on a sale around Christmas time, and it was $600. This one here, I bought used, and I don't really remember the price on this. I may have mentioned it in my earlier videos of said guitar, but it was under 500, somewhere in the, you know, somewhere in the 400 range, give or take 50 bucks. So again, Agile makes a super great alternative to a Gibson Les Paul standard. And then my least expensive one, my very first Harley Benton that I bought, my Harley Benton SC Custom line. I think it's a Custom 2, and this has 24 frets, just like the Agile one here. So 24, 24. This one is a thin body, almost the same thin body as the Agile neck through design. This also offers a belly cut. You got your cut down here, and it's a roasted maple fingerboard that is dyed black, so it looks ebony. And this also has the real deal Grover tuners. With the real deal Floyd rose, no special, just the original Floyd rose. The two Agiles have their Alnico pickups that are like factory pickups for Agile guitars. This has two Roswells in it. The Roswell, I think they started with like their standard humbuckers, classic humbuckers, and then they stepped up to Roswell, and then they stepped up to Tesla now. And this too has a splitting ability to split the humbuckers. Volume, and satin black, all mahogany, set neck, again flute. So the two black ones have the flute in the back, and the other one that I bought used does not. So look how thin that body is. Yeah, with this here is, again, it's pearlized plastic trapezoid inlays. They look pretty good, but they're not mother of pearl inlays, which, what do you expect? I bought this used from Guitar Center for $300. And I got it from another state because it doesn't have a serial number. So they do buy and sell guitars in different states without a serial number. Because I tried selling a guitar here in Clearwater, and they wouldn't buy it because they said it doesn't have a serial number on it. So that's here in Florida. But other states, I guess, don't care, because I actually bought this from Guitar Center with no serial number on the back. So all it says back here is made in Vietnam. It's got a picture, don't throw it out in the garbage can. So, it's against the law. You can't throw it out in the garbage can. You can probably throw it out in a dumpster, but not in the garbage can with the lid that you put to the front yard. And other than it just saying custom line. That's it, SC custom line. No serial number to be found anywhere on here that I know of. So keep that in mind. Trying to sell anything, make sure it's got a serial number on it. And it's all, beautifully chrome plated parts on here, which look nice. And the satin finish, all of them have a thin, real nice neck on it. So I could basically just enjoy playing all of them. I don't have any guitars right at this point that actually have a fat neck on it. So I like them. I like the thin necks. I like them, the thin 60 necks. I don't like the 50s, the big fat chunky baseball back kind of thing. And that's the difference between the three. It's just price. This sells for brand new at Thoman's USA, and I think they're like $400 or $450. There's always a wait, because that's how popular they are. There's always a wait on getting these. Whenever you see it, anytime I look it up, a lot of times I'll put the link in the description. A lot of times I do that. I might not do it now, so but when I look it up, this one was always like $3.99 or $4.50, and somewhere in that neighborhood. And it always said 3 to 5 weeks before shipping. And now I've only seen the ones with the EMG pickups. So those are mostly always in stock, the ones with the EMG pickups. The ones with the, non-active pickups, humbuckers, are always back ordered for whatever reason. But yeah, this was the first one I ever bought that turned me on to Harley Benton. I don't know how many years ago, And I have to thank Guitar Max. He's the one that turned me on to the Harley Benton brand and made me want to have this one. And I did have it up for sale, I won't lie. And after pulling it out and playing it, you know, I'm hanging it back on the wall. I don't know. I may put it back up, but it's because I keep on saying to myself, how many guitars do you need, dude? How many Les Pauls with a Floyd, do I need? But I don't know. You just tend to love them all. It's like having, I don't know. It's as if I had like 12 kids. You can't just love one more than the rest, right? It's just you gotta love them all equally. That's just the way it goes. So, thanks for watching, and have a good day and a better tomorrow. I'm sure you will.